It's Chris Manifest from smartmusicbusiness.com and fanbaseuniversity.com. I'm on tour right now and it's freaking freezing, but I wanted to stay consistent with you guys and give you some tips, give you some updates on marketing, music, touring, playing shows. If you want to do music full time, I want you to listen up to this stuff because I think you guys will find it really valuable. My foot is literally on the gas pedal trying to heat up the car right now because we just played a show in Chicago and it's so noisy in the club right now that I couldn't do it in there, so I wanted to come in the car and do this. And my seat's warming up, but I'm just kind of got my foot on the gas here warming it up, so I thought I'd just talk and start this now and just encourage you guys that, you know, there's just never been a better time to get involved in the music industry. You know, Facebook's about to start paying us for publishing from our music. You know, piracy is pretty much killed. It's dead. Napster's gone. You know, people aren't stealing music anymore. It's like people are streaming it. Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud. You can get all that stuff monetized now. So it's just, the problem really now is just getting known. It's just getting out there and just, you know, kind of rising above all the noise, rising above all the junk, and just, you know, getting your name known, getting your music known more than your name. Look, I still got my earplugs in my ears. Maybe I'll take those out because I wear these on stage because I still use monitors. I don't like to use in-ears. I'm old school monitor stuff, so I like to have the music blasted. But anyways, we had a great show tonight. The tracks cut out. But that's one thing. When things go wrong on stage, how do you respond? It was one of our best shows tonight. One of the best shows tonight. And the tracks screwed up. And, you know, we had a moment, whatever. And I just used that to create a moment. And this is one of the things I want to say. My buddy Seth Mosley was talking about this on his podcast, was that, you know, when you perform, even if you're doing a YouTube live like this and you're hanging out with your fans, you know, in between every song, what are you going to say? Oh, the name of this song is Stones, or the name of this song is House of Cards, and then you go into it. You got to learn to connect with the crowd. What's up, Wisconsin? What's up, Chicago? How you feeling tonight? You guys doing good? Awesome. We're so stoked to be here. Like, you want to be authentic. This next song is about this. I was going through hell. This happened, and this is what inspired this song. And, you know, this is what, like, went on. This is what it's about. You know, like, wear your heart on your sleeve, man. Wear your heart on your sleeve. Get dirty about what that song is about and share it. People want to know about that. You know, share something personal. I talk about how my dad committed suicide and that I was struggling. I was depressed. I go into that. And if you don't perform live, then do it on your YouTube lives, on your Facebook lives. You know, don't just be so surface. Go deep. I've been doing this music industry stuff right now for like over 10, 15 years, done 1,000 shows, and we had the tracks cut out tonight because my guys were they were fixing the Ableton Live stuff, and you know, they're trying to make it better, and he forgot to change one thing, so the tracks cut out right in the middle of the show. Well, what do? You just roll with it. You know what I mean? Like, stuff still happens. And so what I'm just trying to say is that, like, you know, whether you do this on YouTube or Facebook, and that's where your stage is. If you're not going and performing in a club or a bar or a stadium, well, you got a stadium online right here. This is a stadium right now. Like, to be honest, I have the potential, like, right after I do this, I'm going to go do a Facebook Live or a YouTube Live for my fans, my actual fans. That's what I'm going to do after I'm done this. That I potentially have the ability to reach even more people than I performed for tonight. Now, this is the thing. There's not as much of a connection with them because it's not in person, but it's still awesome. It's still video, and it can still build a massive, huge fan base. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to stop making excuses and just start taking action. You know, get your chops ready here, baby. Get used to talking on the phone right here, performing live. Like, this is where you can own and learn to be authentic, learn to talk spontaneous like this. I didn't just get good talking to you guys, talking to my fans by, you know, this didn't just come natural to me. I'm an introvert. I'm not an extrovert. I'm an introvert by heart, but I've learned to express myself. So I want you to take advantage of these tools. It used to be that was the only opportunity, was clubs or bars or radio or MTV. But now YouTube is the new MTV. You know, social media is the new MTV, and it's utilizing that. Tomorrow we're doing a Fanbase University call at 12 o'clock. If you are not a part of Fanbase University and you need to get into that, because I do full 1 hour, sometimes even longer, Q&As. I get to build with you more. I get to know your business, know you more, so I can specifically help you. And because, if you guys want to post a question right now, sure, I'll answer it, and that's fine. But when you get on Fanbase University, you become one of my members. You become one of my students. And then I can be like, hey, John is specifically doing this, so what do you need? Because all of you watching this are completely different. You all have a different lane. You're all going to find success in a different way. And no way to the top is the same. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. But there's no one way to the top, okay? There's no one way, because it's the music industry. Anything can happen. That's what's so exciting, and it's a challenge, but it's worth it. And so I just want to say, be authentic. Learn to find your voice. This is what I want to say in this YouTube video, is learn to find your voice here before you even bring it to the stage. Practice here. You don't need to have even your full album done or an EP done. You could have one song done or even a cover song done. The point is, get started. Start hanging out with your fans. Start building this, you know what I'm saying? Like, start building your chops, so when it comes time for that stage, you're ready. So that you're ready. When you get that radio interview, you're ready. We did an acoustic thing today. And, you want to be ready for those opportunities. What did Abraham Lincoln said? He says, I will prepare and my opportunity will come. Are you preparing? Are you getting ready? You showing up every day? Right when I get off this, I'm going to hang out with my fans. I'm going to go hang out with my fans and connect, because the problem right now isn't that we don't have the tools to promote our music. The problem is, a lot of us artists, is we're lazy, or we don't stick with it long enough. We give up too soon. And unfortunately, I don't know if this is good or bad, because I think I have the best music ever, and I just don't think it's heard enough. But this is the thing. It's not always about the best music. It's about having that personality and be willing to connect with your fans, okay? And wearing that heart on the sleeve, connecting with your fans, loving on your fans, and being you, finding your voice. Finding your voice. There's going to be a course that I'm going to be releasing. I'm going to be redoing it. It's called How to Become a World-Class Performer and Own the Stage. And that stage is not just physically. That stage is online. That's right here. How do you get good at this? And I'd love to hear from you. If you think you want to learn how to become a better communicator and how to communicate more, I'd like to hear from you if that's something you want to learn, because I know it's super important. Whether you want to learn it or not, I'm telling you, you need to learn it, and it's really important, because it's your voice, and this is the connection to your music, which is really important, okay? Because you've got your music, but it's your personality, your brand that's going to bring people in, and it's you willing to show up every day, every week, twice a week, whatever it is, you showing up and putting in the work. Hey, I believe in you guys. If you haven't joined Fanbase University yet, join it. It's only $10 for the first month, okay? Only $10, and you get access to all this training, and you get access to me, and then you can then it's $39.99 every month, which is nothing. If $10 a month for the first month sounds like a lot, then you need to get a job. If $39.99 sounds like a lot to you, you need to get a job and start making more money, and you need to think bigger. You need to think bigger, because the first music coach I hired was $900 a month. $900. Okay? So if you think $39.99 is a lot to have someone who's been in the game for over 10 years, 15 years, and get all those training and just the expertise and stuff like that, you need to think bigger. Is there a magic pill? No. No, you can keep searching YouTubes and all that stuff and whatever, just get free content. But if you pay for something, then you've got skin in the game, and then hopefully you'll freaking act. It's the same thing. You don't need a gym. You know what to do, but you need to pay that monthly fee so you show up. So it's almost even just so you'll show up on the calls. The people that are most successful that I coach are the ones that show up. One of my artists, I don't know if he's watching this, I'm calling you out, Josh, DJ Kirk. You know, they're like, Chris, I can't wait for the call. I got a notepad of questions ready for you, because they're gonna ask questions and then they're gonna go do it. They take my courses and then they go do it, and they're the ones seeing results. Okay, they're the ones because they're taking actions. It's David Bach who wrote the book Start Late, Finish Rich. He says, inspiration unused is merely entertainment. And sure, I want to entertain you, but I want to inspire you to action, because action fuels success. Hey, if you haven't joined Fanbase University, go to fanbaseuniversity.com. Join us. Next calls are on the 12th and the 24th. Tomorrow, because I'm on tour, we pushed it to the 13th. It's at 12 noon Central. So hopefully you'll join. Hopefully I'll see you on there and I'll get to know you, get to know your music, because you want to get it out there. You know, I want to get my music out there more. And you're going to get surrounded by a team of people and artists, of people that are all doing this together, because you're not alone. Don't stay alone. Don't be an island. Don't be an island. I was introverted, forced myself not to be, and to be extroverted. And I went to the conferences. I went to the shows. I introduced myself, you know, like, heck, we've been on this tour. We've done like 5 or 6 shows on this tour. We've got another 6. I'm finally going to start hanging out with one of the lead singers from the other band and just starting to talk, because I'm not always an extrovert, and I kind of just, you know, I find the vibe and I feel it out. But you got to force yourself and get out of your comfort zones. Les Brown says this: you can't shrink into greatness. You've got to stretch. Okay? Join fanbaseuniversity.com. Get my book, Fighter, 5 Keys to Conquering Fear and Reaching Your Dreams. Read about the hell I went through to get to the success that I have now. I went through hell to get to where I am right now. I slept on floors. I drove through the night. I don't know how many times. I don't have to do that anymore. I don't even have to tour if I don't want to. I choose to tour because I love it. I love my fans, and I believe in my music, and I want to get it out there. You know, but I put in the work to get there. Okay? Anyone that tells you this industry is easy is lying. Anyone says that there is a magic pill, they're lying. Is if you do the right things and the right tools. Do we have the tools? Is it easier than it ever has been? Yeah, it's a lot easier now if you know what to do. You can avoid wasting money, man. You can avoid pissing away money. Straight up. I've already wasted hundreds of thousands. Well, I spent hundreds of thousands. But anyways, freaking believe in you guys, man. Keep going. Don't quit. You know, you got a dream. You got music. Stick with it. It's 2018. It's a new year. What was the other quote? I'm just dropping quote bombs right now. If you want 2018 to be different than 2017, what are you going to change? What are you going to change? What are you going to do differently? The definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again and expect different results. Okay? So, anyways, I love you. And I'm going to hang out with my fans now because, straight up, this is just my side thing that I pour into you guys, because you are the next generation of artists. You are a creator. You've got talent. But unfortunately, it's not just the talent. It's got to be the heart. It's the heart. I don't just want talented guys on stage with me. I want guys that are like easy to chill with, easy to hang, and work their butts off. Okay, go to fanbaseuniversity.com. Get my book, Fighter, 5 Keys to Conquering Fear. And invest in yourself, man. Stop drinking Starbucks right now. Learn to go without so that you can invest in your career. And stop making excuses. Go make some freaking money so you can invest in your music career. I don't have any money. Go make some. If you can't make money in this economy right now, then you never will. We're in a good time right now. It doesn't matter where the economy is. There is opportunity. I believe in you. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Figure out a way. Last story I'm going to quickly share. I was getting on a plane. I was hungry as anything. I was going to do a tour. I was going to do a show. I was flying somewhere. And instead of eating food, I bought a book. It was a book on real estate. It wasn't on the music industry, but I bought a book because I wanted to learn. I wanted to educate myself. You know, sometimes you got to go without. Now, I can buy any book I want. I can buy any food I want, you know. But there was times where it was hard. It was really hard. And I wanted to quit. So, don't quit. Love you. Peace.